Just in case you guys want to know, to let you know how I feel about the Alien films, I own the first two. I don't have the other ones. Prometheus is directed by Ridley Scott. It stars Charlize, Theron, Noomi, Rapace, Idris, Elba, Michael Fassbender, Guy Pearce, a great cast. And it's a film that exists in the same universe as the original Alien films, and that's all I'll say. In Prometheus, we have a group of people who are scientists and explorers who are going to this faraway place in space, and they're hoping to find the beings that originated human life. Once they get there, stuff goes down. That's all I'm gonna say. Ridley Scott and the science fiction world go hand in hand to me. I mean, he is such a good director of science fiction, and he proves that again with this movie. This film is directed beautifully. The shots panned along so nicely, the framing was excellent, the special effects are extraordinary. The best special effects are the kind of special effects that blend CGI with practical effects, and you're not entirely sure which is which sometimes. And I've heard a lot of things about Prometheus before I saw it, because I didn't see it at a screening like I usually do, and all these people are sending me messages, oh, Prometheus is disappointing, Chris. I was disappointed with it. It didn't have enough of this, it didn't have enough of that. Or, I love Prometheus. It's a masterpiece. You're gonna love it, Chris. You have to see it. Now, I hate hype like that. I really don't like knowing those types of things. I like to go in completely blind. And I think there's a serious problem that people are going into this movie expecting something. They're going into this movie with expectations. They're expecting way too many tie-ins to Alien. They're expecting creatures and explosions and lots of action and intense science fiction, you know, fights and nasty things. If you go into this movie with those type of expectations, not only is that not fair to the filmmakers, but it will set you up for disappointment. This is a wholly original film that exists in the same world as Alien, but you can't go into it with your own expectations. This is a movie that is, in my opinion, a fantastic science fiction film. This is an excellent movie. It has a lot of things to say. It leaves you with a lot of different questions. It's the kind of movie that when you are done watching it, it's like you want to scour the IMDb message boards and just ask questions and debate with people and talk with people. To me, this film is kind of like the first Alien combined with 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's a film that has a lot of different things to say about life, but it's also a thriller. You know, it's a scary film at times. It's suspenseful, but you have to go into this movie with an open mind. If you go into this movie with all of your different expectations, you're gonna be disappointed, and it's not fair to the filmmakers to have those type of expectations. So I will not be surprised if anyone's disappointed with this movie, but I, for one, really liked it because I appreciated what it was trying to say. I appreciated how it said it. On a very basic level, this is an excellent looking movie and sounding movie and really well acted. I really liked Noomi Rapace in this movie. I thought she was great. She was a strong heroine. She was an interesting character. I liked where she went with the film. I liked her questions. I liked how she was, resourceful, similar to Ripley in the first Alien. Michael Fassbender, man. Michael Fassbender plays this android character. He's one of the strongest points in this movie. I loved his character. I loved how, without spoiling anything, he had his own thoughts about certain things. Like, he was an android, but you could tell that he was an independent thinker in some ways. Like, he was curious, you know, he wanted to figure things out for himself. There's a line you see in the trailer where he's holding like this little speck of something and he's like, big things have small beginnings. I was like, yeah, they do, Fassbender. I saw shame. Foss boner. That's what I'm talking about. I apologize. The score is very good as well. This movie just sounds really good. It looks great. There are a few problems I had with this movie, and largely they are story-based, script-based. The setup to the plot of the film was done very quickly. I could tell the filmmakers just wanted to get to space, but you know, some of it just seemed a little weak. Another problem I had with the film involves spoilers, which I will not say, but there is a bit of an unexpected thing that happens in the third act of the film, and I felt like it was completely unnecessary and didn't even need to be in the movie. I think if you look at this film strictly as a sci-fi movie that has things to say and says it in a beautiful way, you will be very impressed with this movie. Don't go into this movie expecting everything you want to see out of an Alien film, because you will be disappointed. I think Prometheus is an excellent movie. I think it's one of the better movies I've seen all year. I'm going to give it an A-. So what did you guys think of Prometheus? Were you disappointed by it? Did you love it? Did you go in with expectations? Do you feel like maybe you shouldn't have? What do you think about Prometheus? Let me know below. And as always, guys, if you like this review, you can subscribe to my channel and get Stuckmanized.